Okay, y'all. So we briefly talked about, or not briefly, we talked a lot about Beyonce's last stop on the Cowboy Carter tour in Vegas and the reunion with Destiny's Child. Well, Michelle Williams on her podcast, Checking In with Michelle, actually talked about the moment that a lot of people were focused on. You remember she was stepping down the steps? And it was a little shaky.
Yes.
She said she did not trust those steps, and she took us through why she didn't.
Y'all always waiting on Michelle to fall. Just because you fall one time on TV on 106 and Park, now you're always waiting for Michelle to fall.
No, ever since Michelle fell, she been walking like she don't want to fall no more. That's the thing.
That's it. Listen, she said exactly that. It's given. She's traumatized by that. Let's take a listen.
And I was trying to stay focused because y'all know I still have trauma from falling on 106 and Park. Because every time I perform with the girls, it's in my head. Do not fall. Do not fall. To the point I said, Ty, we need to cut these fringe off the bottom of these pants so I don't fall. Ty Hunter was like, child, we got to cut these fringes off because we do not want Michelle to fall. I was like, bro, that was between me and you. You didn't have to make no announcement. That's still in my head. Steps do frighten me. Did I rehearse them steps? Sure did. And then when it came to, I was like, oh my gosh, you dummy. You let fear or lack of trust on that first step. Because if that were to happen and I fell, I would not be able to live that down for the next 20 years.
Dropping a clue bomb for Michelle.
Yes. But y'all traumatize that girl.
But you got to trust, you know what I mean? Like when you take that first step, even if you can't see the rest of the staircase.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's what Martin Luther King Jr. said.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
I did not say that.
That was really him.
And I
y'all
was gonna
traumatize that poor girl.
No, but she talked.
The fall traumatized her. She just said it.
And making memes.
She said, though, that she was not going to let the people get her on the internet. But the whole episode, I thought she used the moment good. It was about your inner critic versus your outer critic.
That's right. Fantastic.
And just knowing the difference between the two, not being hard on yourself, but also not allowing when people be hard on you to let it get to you. But she also said that they took some steps toward, or not to
some
be funny.
steps, but boom.
I didn't mean to say that. They took extra precautions. So in her outfit on stage at the Cowboy Carter tour, she had fringe on her pants. So she told Ty Hunter, who's been working with them wardrobe wise for a long time, we got to cut this fringe, baby. Like, I cannot let the fringe be the reason why I fall. So
they heard her say that.
Yeah. Oh, well, listen. She actually cut it. They actually cut it. So I printed it out because I wanted you guys to see the way that they. You see, but it doesn't hit the floor.
Yeah, it's just
But
salute to Michelle though, man. I love Michelle. She is very honest. You should listen to the Checking In podcast. Shameless plug on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. But think about that. She's still a human at the end of the day.
Yes.
So since 106 in Park, you know, and she fell, y'all in this with social media, y'all play that every day in her mentions. Y'all saying that.
You understand why she's traumatized.
Absolutely.
I mean, y'all made memes, y'all joke about it, y'all laugh about it, y'all still talk about it. And that was what, 10 years ago, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
She won't fall again.
No, because she's taking extra precautions.
And
now.
nobody picked her up last time. So what she got to do now? She on that stage. There's so many people.
No, by the way.
You can't pick up. You got it, because then everybody, that's going to throw the whole count off.
But exactly. And nobody talks about that. Not only did she pick herself up, she picked herself up and got right back into the count.
Yeah.
Right.
That's right.
And Beyonce and Kelly trusted her. They're like, Michelle gonna be all right. And she got right back up and got right back into the groove.
Exactly. I remember I was watching Pop-Up Video back when it happened, right? Pop-Up Video used to be so funny. And it was somebody on there that said when Beyonce looked back and she thought about helping her, but then she heard Jay-Z voice in her head like, don't you pick that bitch up. Yo, that was so funny. I remember watching that back in the day. Sorry, Michelle, but that was funny.
She said something on the pod too that I can't remember. It was she basically was like, if you stop critiquing, and I'm paraphrasing, but critiquing and hating on somebody, then you can be great too, or something like that. I can't remember the exact quote.
She was also
I wrote it down
because she was talking about the Cowboy Carter tour and it becoming the highest grossing country music tour, and she said that even seeing that and finding out about that, it's kind of what made her even want to talk about the moment, because she was like, dang, Beyonce be pushing through, like she don't let no critics or nobody stop her. So if you stop focusing and focus on what you good at, you gonna get to something great.
For real, because remember when Beyonce fell down the steps during Ring Arm that year, all that green, and she tumbled not Michelle, like she tumbled down the steps, hit her head, her ankle, and everything, and got up and got right back into.
And don't get it twisted. We all have fell before. I mean, fall to the point where we have to stay there for a minute.
Yeah, but not on camera for millions of people to see and they replay over and over.
But it happens.
Oh, I got the quote because I wrote it down. You can make moves too when and if you stop talking about the people that are.
Who wrote that?
Michelle Williams.
Oh, okay.
So that was from the podcast.
That was Michelle Williams.
Make sure you guys go ahead.
And you know what else I want? And this is my personal opinion. I want Act 3 of Beyonce to be Destiny's Child.
I think it
That
should
would
be
be very dope.
Fire.
Yep.
Did we say that last week?
No,
Yeah.
I said
ago.
that.
I said it too. I said it too.
I said it.
I said it.
I think
And you
everybody agrees.
copied me.
No, you copied
I
me.
said
You
rock
said
and
rock and
roll.
roll. Or you
Excuse
said
me.
rock and roll.
She said
I
rock and roll. I said Act 3 should be
But I
DC.
do
I said that
second
too.
DC. I do second.
Girls.
Destiny's Child.
Yes.
I
know,
have one
right?
more thing that is extremely important.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I just talked to Miss Tillman, who is the woman who filed the lawsuit against Shannon Sharpe and Chad Johnson.
That's who you're talking on the phone with?
Yes.
Yo, I just want to tell you before you get into that, she was like, yo, I'm so sorry, but just know that the Breakfast Club is on early. I don't mean to be calling you this early. And I know in Chicago it's an hour early. You was going
there
was that very professional.
Yes.
Very professional.
Now
Bothering
listen, so I told you guys that I couldn't find the clip originally. I now have the clip of what was said. Let's take a listen to that.
Seduce her and kiss her
that.
on stage. Hold on.
I saw that.
Husband claimed she never kissed him in public and was shocked she would kiss a complete stranger in front of 20,000 people.
Now that is the clip from
That's the clip?
Yeah, but let me tell you, because this quote that they're reading from the husband is not a real quote because she doesn't have a husband. So she said that they took that right there, and it because this clip, right? She says that she has like a homeschool program. She's like the top homeschooler in the country. She was on a Zoom. Some of the men from the people that she works with came on a Zoom and said they were upset at her because her story is that she's a single mom and she had to do a lot by herself, including homeschool her child, right? The men came on and said, well, why are you hiding your husband and emasculating him and not giving him credit for helping you raise your child? We heard Shannon Sharpe say blah 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 about your husband because of the Usher concert, and that's how she even knew that it was happening. She reached out to them. She gave them ample time, according to Ms. Tillman, to remove things and to publicly apologize. She says that they pulled it down off of where you could view it on YouTube and other platforms, but not from Apple. As of yesterday, she claims that it was still on Apple. We went and checked today. It's not on Apple anymore. But she wanted to make it clear that this is not like a shakedown attempt or anything like that. She gave them time. She wanted things removed. Once communication kind of faded out and they weren't responding to her, she then filed the lawsuit. And they are in conversation for a settlement, but she says that she even plans to use this as an example when she goes and speaks to Congress not too long from now, because it's more about journalistic integrity and the fact that people can take anything and do anything.
Oh, she asked them to take it down and they ain't take it down.
They removed it. So they removed it from some platforms, but it wasn't removed, she says, from Apple. And she sent me a screenshot of it being still up on their Apple platform at one point.
Yeah.
But as of today, we went and looked today, it's not there. But she is alleging that it was still there, and that's what made her say, you know what, I'm going to file the lawsuit because I've asked for these things to happen and they haven't. So, yes. That's the update.
It's crazy.
All right. Well, that's the latest with Loren. Thank you for doing your due diligence, Loren.
You're welcome.
Sorry, I'm calling you early. I mean, I know. Yo, that's
It's
hilarious.
early. You know, it's in Chicago, and it's an hour early. I know it's very, very early, but the show is early.
I know you're in distress. You're single. You don't have a husband, and I know that's a lie. Oh my God.
I used to could relate, but now I got 2 boyfriends. And you too can have 2 boyfriends.
Charlamagne,
I do not have 2 boyfriends.
4 after the hour.
Don't skip over that.
4 after the hour is
I'ma
the
sue
people's
you.
donkey. Okay, 4 after. I got video.
Of what? My boyfriend. What? I do not.
My man's. Plural. What's up?
My man's.
I'm not.
What's up?
Yo.
You're always trying to
I'm telling you, Lauren, put on the scarf. Just put on the scarf.
The people's donkey is next, man. Call in and give somebody the credit they deserve for being stupid.
It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hold up. Every day I wake up. Wake your ass up. The Breakfast Club.
Y'all finished or y'all done?